Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Anderson.
I'm Kyle Schumacher.
Yep. You're the
I'm superintendent.
Yes, of District 102.
And you are?
I am the board president of District 102.
And this is our first episode of our unnamed
Yes, driving and talking about 102.
Right.
And driving fast, hopefully.
Well,
we got to bring this up to 294.
Then we can actually legally go faster.
That's
on
right.
places.
That's right.
True.
So today we are talking about music in the district.
We're going to talk about music in the district. And we're going to talk with Joey Fontanetta, our general music teacher at Congress Park.
He's awesome.
He is.
He's absolutely awesome. So, so Kyle, burning question in my mind, right? So outside participation, families in our music program, right? So band and orchestra. What do you think?
Yeah, we're over. It's probably about 25+% in band and orchestras.
Oh, wow.
And of the grades that can be in there. We have a strong program.
Okay.
And I would say I was a former music teacher myself.
Yes.
And general music sets this great stage that our kids enter band and orchestra knowing some of the foundational skills so that they can really work on honing their craft on their instrument. So it's great. And
we talk a lot about this, like in the, when we're in board meetings and that with you guys, right? We'll say, learning a foreign language, the statistics are there about how much more or how better, the kids learn. What about music? How does that affect our children?
Kind of in the same way that learning another language does, because the bottom line is that it's working kind of on the other side of the brain that most people don't use all the time.
Okay.
And so a lot of the work that you hear about for world language learning comes about in the same way with music. I mean, there's a lot of studies that are out there showing kids who do music are stronger. They become stronger math students.
Yes.
They become stronger at thinking. They have some empathy towards other things, because it's not just about learning the notes. It's about learning the culture that music was in. So lots of cool things.
Okay. All right. So full disclosure, we actually started this conversation a while ago, right? But we realized that we were not recording.
We realized that this you're actually going to see that you'll see this in the right order, but
yes.
It's been filmed in a different order.
Yeah,
so
it has been.
Part of the great things about technology.
Absolutely. Right? And I I don't want to spoil anything about, later on and stuff like that when everybody's, watching the videos, because I'm sure we're going to have hundreds, if not thousands of people watching
I think it's going to go viral on YouTube.
Yes. You think it could go viral on YouTube?
I think it could go viral on YouTube.
You know what? Should I have gotten a wig? What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
No, you think I should have? Okay.
Dave Palzette, who's the superintendent at 107, he's known for the fancy hair that he
that's
wears.
Right.
So we can leave. We don't
Dr.
have to go Palzette with that.
You know what? And listen, we don't need props, do we?
We don't need props.
Right. That's just kind of being lazy comedy, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But okay, so we are talking about music. It's one of the areas that, unfortunately, I think lately we haven't had you're talking TTO and budgets and all this stuff in board meetings. Sometimes, we don't always get our music programs in to talk about it. So we want to do something a little more fun, right?
We did.
Yeah.
We hear about all those other things, and they present it, and they're all important. They're all important things that we do, but we thought this would be kind of a nice way to start looking at other parts of our district that we don't always bring forth in the board meetings, and do it in kind of a creative way. So
who are all of our rock stars when you look at our music program? Not, just maybe it's not everybody, but
our whole we have an amazing music department.
Yes.
So Joey, who we're going to meet, Deb Laguerre at Ogden, Dino Mazzetti, who's at Congress at Cossett, Mr. Taisei, who's at Forest Road,
right, Forest.
And then Mrs. Page, who is the general music teacher here at Park Junior High, and then we've got our band program as well. So we've got Mr. Culver, Mr. Tepema in orchestra. We have Miss Flanagan, Mr. Lyons in band, Mr. Lem, who also does some of our band programs part-time. Joey Fontanetta actually does part of our band program too. So full complement of musicians, each one of them amazing.
And I mean, we do knock it out of the park on music.
We do. I was talking to somebody. I do some work at Bethlehem Woods with a senior choir, and one of them has her grandson is here, and she talks about all the time coming here and just how pleasant it is to hear everything from the beginning band to the advanced bands and orchestras, and that sometimes you can have some challenges at listening to beginning bands, but our teachers do such a great job, and our kids do such an amazing job of playing.
Now, did I ever tell you that I used to play the tuba?
Did you?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
You didn't ever play
I
it.
have never played the tuba.
Yeah. Well, that's why you never told me, probably.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
In fact, I honestly, after I got through recorder,
Yeah.
I was done.
You were
that
done.
was it.
Yeah.
That was it. But I'll tell you what, the one thing I do appreciate is how good our music program is, because we have a lot of great teachers, and I think that's one of the things that we hear about all of the time from our parent community,
Yeah.
Is how much they love the music program in D102. But I mean, we do some cool things, not even inside our four walls, right? But I mean, we also go out to Plymouth Place. And
our kids go to Plymouth Place. They go to Bethlehem Woods. They play for various Memorial Day events. They travel around.
The LGP, right? They're out in Memorial Park.
So they're getting out, and the kids love doing that too. It gives them a great opportunity to share their skills and just play in public for audiences other than their parents.
Yep. Now we as we figure out the name for our program, that we're doing here, right, driving and stuff like that. Me, of course, not getting a ticket or anything like that. There's other areas to come, right?
There are other areas to come.
Okay, so we're thinking Ryan Bothwell.
We're thinking maybe Ryan Bothwell, maybe looking at art.
Yeah. Okay. He's actually gonna. He's going to do some ceramics in my
maybe
back,
do
in
ceramics.
the back seat.
Depends on what you want to do.
I'm sure that won't be
some
messy at all, right? Okay.
I think we can look at even our business office, maybe.
Oh, you know what? I think that would be good.
That'd be kind of fun.
You know what? Wouldn't that be awesome having Diana or one of the other people in the business office and that coming in. We could just go over charts and graphs and numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, she could bring paper and
absolutely right.
Even the HR department.
You know what, David?
What we're doing with
absolutely.
Some of the stuff. David.
Absolutely.
He's a musician too, by the way. He plays violin.
Oh,
so
I did.
Could,
what? We should have asked him to come.
Okay.
Now it's recording. Do you think we missed our whole thing at the beginning?
There we go. No, it was recording then.
It was recording.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. You know what this is like?
So.
Yeah, this is like when we do board meetings and recording.
and we're challenged with recordings.
Yes.
So here we have Joey Fontanetta.
Hello.
Music teacher.
Joey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Listen, this is our inaugural ride of D102.
We have to come up with a name.
Yeah, we got to come up. Maybe we should put that on the website or give the kids an opportunity.
Yeah, name this series.
Unless Joey, you could think of a name.
Ride with D102.
Ride with D102.
I don't know.
Have fun.
It's not as fun as a kid could probably. Create it though.
But I wonder if we get maybe there'll be bad names coming.
Yeah, we would have to be careful of that.
Yes. Okay. Right. So hey, listen, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We love that this camera keeps dropping.
It didn't drop at all on the entire trip over.
Joey, what did you do to us?
I know I cursed. I'm sorry.
That's right. So Joey, I'm going to be the driver today.
Okay.
Right? But you're our guest star, right?
Okay.
Our inaugural guest star.
Right.
So one of the things we asked Kyle was, about why do you think kids enjoy music in D102? But for you, why do you think kids enjoy music over in Congress Park?
At Congress Park?
Yeah.
Ooh, I was like, no, that's a really good question. I was not prepared for that.
Oh, good.
At
good.
Congress Park, well, I can tell you that.
Goodness gracious.
I can tell you that at Congress Park, one of the things that I love.
Please don't delete any of this.
Yeah, this is all will go in the bloopers reel.
Yeah.
Congress Park, something I really love about Congress Park is that it's very evident when you walk in. And this was evident day one when I started there, is that every single staff member cares very, very deeply for those kids.
Yeah.
And they work very hard to provide a different experience that reaches each kid in their own special way. In terms of answering your question, why they love music at Congress Park, I do what I can to give all of our students a very diverse experience in music. We do singing, we do movement, we do rhythm, we do everything, improvisation, whatever other musical objective you want to attribute to it.
Yeah.
But I also allow them to experience music that relates to 21st century stuff too. For example, 6th grade, I basically turned their music class into a music technology class, and I allow allow them to experience what it's like to be sort of a music producer or a composer that uses traditional software to do that now. So I try to give them a very well-rounded experience in music, and I think it starts to show, and they really and it's fun to see them run away with it and really be creative in that sense. So.
Okay, cool. So how long you been with us now? How long you been at CP?
This is my 3rd year.
I was right.
Nailed it right there.
5th year teaching, 3rd year at CP.
Okay, all right, that's great. So you know,
what's a song you can teach us?
Yes.
A song at
well, you've got your ukulele.
I just so happen to have brought an instrument today.
Yes, great.
Okay, and you can easily learn Frere Jacques on ukulele. So you can go Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques. Your turn.
Dormez-vous.
Okay.
Dormez-vous. Sonne la mattina, sonne la mattina, ding ding dong, ding ding dong.
So you start, we'll do it around then.
Yes,
okay.
That's right.
Yes. Here I go. Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques.
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, sonne la mattina, ding ding dong, ding ding dong.
All right.
Good job.
Very
So there was
good.
our karaoke.
That was great.
That's right. I should probably keep my hands on the wheel too. But you know, so do the kids, like, when they talk to you about music, do you find them like gravitating toward, we want to hear everything modern? It's, you know, put the pop music on. Can we go through that, or what do you think?
Yes and no. So I mean, obviously, you know, they adhere a lot more toward like what's going on now, what's popular now.
Okay.
But I think it's my job and any music teacher's job. We have to relate that back to the basics, like, you know, the foundations of music. What from that style of music, or what from those songs, or that those rhythms, those melodies, what from that comes from how music started, or what can you attribute it to the beginning foundations of music.
I cannot wait for everybody to see this.
I can't either.
Yeah, they're gonna be not only dizzy on my driving, right, but maybe they're a little dizzy on this
From
thing
just on the
falling
camera, it's up
this,
falling all the time.
It's fine.
Joey, listen, by the time we get back to the music, for us to talk, music again, we're gonna have this completely fixed. So don't worry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
We're at least 3 years out from getting this mechanism.
Hey,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
No. Okay, so Day of Design.
Okay.
How was it?
Day of Design was amazing. I think that's a really cool concept, and the activities that I got to see the kids do were really, really neat. I kind of reflected back to when I was their age and how much I wished I would have had opportunities for learning like that, where you just take an entire day of school and you do these projects that are that build team building skills, that relate to academics and stuff like that. I thought it was a very, very cool and innovative thing that the district did. So, and I know the kids seem to really enjoy it too, and they learned a lot.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I
What were the kids doing within your group?
I was in the math group, and we built our own math board games. We built like a tiny house made with like a grid, and they also, what was the last thing they did? Tiny house, board game, and an escape room. They made like a written
cool.
escape room that
That's
we had
right.
to like solve math equations to get out and stuff. It was very neat. I told them I couldn't do it. Math's not my forte, but they did a really nice job. Lots of creative things they put.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when they were up in your room, right? They,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the music room.
All right, we have to go with a second song, don't you think?
Okay, do you have a second song to teach us?
God, do I?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, I wish I could. If I knew more chords than like 7, I could do that. We could do some Clementine. Do you know Clementine?
Oh, my darling?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
I could start. You guys can join me in the chorus. I'll
Okay.
fill you in. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, a 49er, and his daughter, Clementine.
Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine.
I missed like part
It's a
of
nice
that.
Valentine's.
You guys have a good voice. I have a terrible voice.
Well, we're both music majors, so that
Yes.
helps. I
Yeah,
suppose.
okay, all right.
And we had to. It was part of our careers at one point.
I guess
Still part of Joey's.
I did not learn this in business class. I apologize. I did not.
Brian, I guess you just have to come to a music class. And we
You
can
know
teach
what?
you.
That's what I should do. You know what? Listen, I learned from Day of Design that I could mess up the tie-dye shirts. So listen, I am sure that I could go into the music room and probably cause a lot of issues, right? Joey, you know, the one thing I'm wondering too, right, is because we're right, even with all the camera things, we're putting this out on the website,
Good.
right? So what are the things we need to do better? I mean, I hate putting you on the spot.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. You could say anything.
And the good thing is, Joey is also you're our SD facilitator
Right.
for music, which is our early release day facilitator. So
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
facilitates for all the music department
Oh, cool.
in the district. So he's got a good broad perspective of that.
Big shot, Kyle should wear a different shirt, what is it? What do you think?
Well, I do appreciate Kyle's use of patterns all the time, and the color palettes he
Okay,
chooses.
all right,
They look
good.
great.
Thank
All
you.
right, very
You're
good.
welcome. So you're check off in that department.
Okay.
In terms of what we could do better, I think in a lot,
Yeah.
I was not prepared for this question.
Yeah, I love that. That's good.
I think I think communication can always be better, and
Sure.
it's one of those things like you're never going to please everybody, but I think it's important to keep very open communication and positive communication, and I think I would go as far as to say it was as frequent communication too.
Yeah.
Just to keep everybody aware of what's going on. Not to say communication's poor,
Right.
but it's always something to check up on and
Absolutely.
make sure we're doing. So I hope that answered your question.
No, it did.
What's
Yeah.
something you want to see in music that you would like to do more of or differently?
I would love to see more opportunities for professional development in a broader array of areas in music. For example, I would love, as a district music team, or at the very least a district general music team, those of us that are WRF specialists, I would love an opportunity, if possible, to attend a national conference together or something
Okay.
like that, just to extend upon our learning and continue to grow from there, continue to provide the latest and greatest for our students. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's really good.
I'll have to wait when it comes at least somewhere within the general area. I don't know where it is next year.
I think I don't either. I'd have to
I don't
check the
either.
website. But...
I went to it when it was in Milwaukee
Oh, really?
with our school.
Was it good?
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
My school district at that time performed. We were the opening act for the conference. So start working on that,
I will.
and we'll get you in place.
Sounds good.
Joey, we should have got Joey a coffee or something. So
We should have.
we
But the
kinda
way you were
blew
driving,
that.
it was probably better that he didn't have any hot
Yes,
beverages.
that's
That
right.
may be best. Yeah.
You know what, Joey? Seriously, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
right?
thanks
And
for
you're
having me.
our inaugural. We got to find the name, right? We
Yeah.
have to find the name. But you're our inaugural
unnamed
yes,
event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till Ryan Bothwell goes in the back, and maybe we could have him do pottery.
Well, he can do pottery, he could
Yeah.
probably with the spinning, right? We
and
could
doing
do-
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Bring
Yeah.
a portable kiln.
Yeah. So thanks for not making it messy.
Of course.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Joey, we can't wait till this comes out.
I can't either. Please send it to me.
Oh, we will.
Or something. Yeah. Okay. See you guys.
All right,
Yeah.
take care.
Oh God, if I can get out. Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was really good.
That was good.
Yeah. But we're gonna find out, right? Because we're probably gonna get a lot of emails.
We'll see what we hear from this, but that was a good first episode.
Don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah. You know what? Again, I think maybe Mr. Bothwell, right? Pottery in the next.
Do something, yeah.
Next. Right.
Well, I think the goal will be to try to get people who aren't always out and about and people don't always know about.
Yeah,
the district.
for sure.
They get to see us a lot and different things, but this will be our opportunity to highlight some people in the district that really make the things happen.
Yeah. And Joey's a lot more talented than us. I mean,
He is.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, he is. He's
yeah,
very
yeah.
talented.
All right.
Okay.
Well, everybody, I'll see you later.
See you
This is
later.
Brian.
It's Kyle.
All right.
Signing off.
Take care.